Alright, so today we got we got back day today. And you know, I have been waiting for this for a while. I really want to do some Preacher Curls. So the last time that I did back, oh crap, I know it was gonna do that. Last time that I did back, I did like Preacher Curls, but I did like reverse whip, and they were really good. Like I loved those few sets. So it was amazing. Should I do them today? Yes, that will definitely be one I'm gonna do. So how am I gonna do those? I don't know. I'm thinking about putting them a bit earlier on the workout. Like after I do like a few sets of pull-ups, and like after that, so like a second movement I would do. That would actually be good. That is gonna be what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna start with some pull-ups. With the pull-ups, I don't think I'm gonna be using weight even. I'm just gonna do this thing I did last time and go with some of those. Go with no weight, but a wider grip and really focusing, or going slower and focusing on the technique. It was really great. I failed a ton, so I think it's gonna be good today. Now, I don't know if I should do like 3 of those or 2 and a pullover. Because like before, I have usually done 3 sets. It's been a kind of stable one that I usually do 3 sets. But should I do 2 sets today? Oh, stop. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. They have the emergency lights on, but it doesn't seem like they crashed or anything. Cars were alright. I don't know what's going on there, but that's not my problem right now. So, which one I'm gonna choose? I don't know. What? In a way, pull up would be a bit better, but would I like the pullover better? Actually, let's do pullover because you know it's a different kind of like movement, so it's good to have variety. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's a bit different than the pull up, so I'm getting more isolation with it. So maybe it's better. It's gonna be the last movement that I'm gonna do, or maybe not even the last. Maybe I should like do that like after the Preacher Curls, and then I do the pullovers. Maybe that could be it. Actually, doesn't work. Well, it doesn't matter that much. If I do like 2 rows in the between, yeah, it doesn't matter that much. I just don't usually like to put the rows that far back in the workout. But actually, I think about doing Meadows rows today. They're pretty, like, I would say, not fatiguing, or I usually go like a bit lower on losing weight and focus on technique. So really, that's a movement where I really don't have to change that much. It's like pretty much the same. With the context, I had like a week ago changed my training where I try to focus on technique more than before. So Meadows rows have always kind of been the one when I do like be chiller on that, or well, more correct of a technique. So and chill on the weight. That's what I meant. But what else? I think about maybe I should do the brachialis on the Preacher Curl too. It was pretty good, but should I? It's like, should I do it that early in the workout? Yeah, I'm gonna do it that early in the workout. I was thinking about if it's gonna affect the workout, is gonna make it bad, but really, yeah, I shouldn't worry about that. That's not a problem actually. Let's just do it like after that, both at the same time. I might have to change the order if like the pre-sure code is taken, like last time, and the time before that. So if it's taken, yeah, I gotta change a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna do those two. And I'm gonna try to focus on 4 rounds a bit more right now. So I don't think it's gonna be bad to, you know, just do them early on in the workout. Usually they're at the back, but back brachials is a pretty big muscle, so it deserves to be at the, kind of on the front or more on the front than the back. So, but other forearms, I'm gonna do those. Now, how much of I extend I'm gonna do those, that depends. I'm gonna do a weak one on the machine or a longer one on the barbells, on dumbbells. Depends. Really how fast I can do those. I'm not in a hurry, I would say. Well, hurry at all actually. I can actually find a lot of time, but yeah. If the circumstances are favorable, I just might with the free weights, because I like more, but it's like quite harder. But I think today is the deserving day to do focus on the 4 hours more. Yeah. And second thing that I want to talk about is that I might want to change my split a bit. For not for a long time. I thought about like this week and next week. Yeah, and that. Yeah. My membership runs out on like 6th of June. Yeah, I think it was that. So 8th. Yeah, 8th or 6th. So I got like this week and next week for that. So when I'm going there, I'm gonna have like a not that well. That's the time that I'm gonna be doing that split, and then after that, I was thinking about changing to a full body split for a real cut. So or the cut. Well, I'm cutting already, but really the cut like begins in like 2 weeks, or you know, I could say like. I'm going bit, well, right now I'm a bit on the minus calories, I would say, that I'm losing, but, or yeah, today like, I went a bit down, like, I don't know, like, half a kilogram, most of that's water weight, I suppose, but I'm starting to lose weight, but I don't think it's gonna be affecting that much on my muscle gain, and I think it's gonna be like, the 2 weeks, after the 2 or next week, I don't think it's gonna be that effective anymore, or I don't think I'm gonna make that much gains anymore after that. But all in all, I think this week we can make that gain still, and yeah, after like the 2 weeks, or when my membership runs out, that's pretty much when like it's not worth it to try to go for games anymore. It's not like only thing, just like I'm gonna be focusing on maintenance more. So I think about it, it's gonna be perfect time to experiment on a full body split, because I'm gonna put my volume down so that I can manage the low calories better, and like if I work out 5 times a week, the workouts are gonna be really short, and really the workouts are really short and not that hard. I don't think I'm gonna be that motivated, because like I can do it's like the same workout that I did on bulk, but like just not as hard. So that ain't really exciting, I would say, because when I go to the gym, I like I have the normal workout, but I don't just have to go that hard. It ain't that. It's like it ain't exciting. But if I do a full body split where I have only 3 workouts, I gotta go hard with them. So like when I have like instead of 5 days a week working out, I have 3 days. I really gotta, the workouts are gonna be as intense as now, because the extra rest kind of allows me to have more intensity there, so I can keep the intensity the same, and it's gonna be much more fun for me, or that's what I think is gonna be happening. But I'm not sure what's gonna happen yet. And so what's the change gonna be? What I was talking about? We're gonna leave some leg things out. I'm just gonna be not doing as much legs. That's gonna be what I'm gonna do. Like, so, well, now that usually I would have like chest day, back day, leg day, rest. I'm gonna have a chest day, back day, leg day, rest, chest day, back day, rest. So every other leg day will be taken out, or well, 2 leg days will be taken out. This doesn't still mean it's like, oh, I'm doing 2 times less work on legs. No, the leg days are gonna be harder. I'm just gonna be doing harder legs. The days I'm gonna do that, but less often. And I'm gonna leave abs out there, because the leg days are gonna be longer already. So having abs there doesn't really make sense anymore. So it's gonna be like another day. And for the next 2 weeks, well, I have been focusing on forehands like I don't know, or a week, yeah. Last week and like might have been the week before that, I have started to focus on my forearms more and my arms more, and really not putting that much emphasis on legs anymore. But or well, yeah, kind of when the bulk I started the maintenance phase, I tried to focus on the forearms more. Today we're gonna do more forearms than usual on a usual back day. Or well, yeah, the last few back days have been forearm focus, but yeah, the ones that I did not work, definitely more forearms. I don't think I've been doing forearms. Yeah, it's like sometimes like twice a week, like 1 set or something. Yeah, so not that hard on work, but now we are focusing on forearms and giving the biceps more focus they need. And the brachialis too, that's like, that really is gonna get some well needed sets, because like I'm decreasing many sets, but brachialis is one of them. Like I'm actually increasing them. It's not much, like 2 sets, so like weekly 4 sets. That's it's like a forearm muscle. That's pretty good. It's gonna do something, but for a usual amount of time do that bad. But it's working on many other muscles too, so direct test for that's like more than enough, or well, just one. So yeah, that's what I do now today. And I got when I get to the gym, I'm gonna do a like between sets a little bit of research on how can I actually gain muscle when I cut, or when I'm gonna cut, can I actually gain muscle, and is there differences on what muscles can I gain? Or there was a name about it, like a recomposition. Yeah, that was when you gain muscle and lose fat. That's a real thing, but I mean, like, I have been working out for a long time, 3 years or something. Yeah, so that's like more of a beginner's thing for beginners, when like they have a big or large body fat and they are beginners. So when they're like, yeah, they're losing fat and they're a beginner, so it's for them that it's actually possible to do. But for me, well, my body fat is like, it ain't that. I don't know where it is. Like, it's gonna be like, I expect like it's gonna be like 30 or something, or over 20. My body fat is over 20, so maybe on that department it could be good. But like, how far of a cut I can go, because I'm trying to get to like 15. So how far can I go on the cut and still gain? I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm not a beginner anymore, so if it's hard to gain muscle on a bulk, my ass ain't gaining any in a cut. But I gotta see how likely that is. Because like for my thing, like something like quads, they're gonna be like hard to maintain, or well, yeah, they were hard to maintain. I was looking at, so quads are big muscles hard to maintain, but something like small muscles, they were actually easier to maintain. Something like calves. But does that mean that it's easier to gain muscle of them? I don't know. Because forearms were one that was actually pretty easy to gain muscle, or was even easy to maintain while on a cut. So would that mean that there is to gain weight or gain muscle on them? I don't know. I gotta check that out. And yeah, I read gym, but I will check the forearm thing when I get back, or after I have come here. I'm gonna talk about that. So I'm right here. Let's see you in a minute. Alright, so we are back from the gym. Yeah, we are back. And what did we do? We did some. What was I supposed to say? Yeah, of course you knew what I did. I already said before what I was supposed to do. So, what did I do? I started with them pull-ups. Pull-ups were when I started. Yeah, I did 2 of those and they felt great. This time again I like went slower on them and really squeezed. And like, I don't know how many reps, I think I had like 8. Yeah, 8 this time, yeah. But this is like kind of crazy, like how much whip really changes things, you know. When I did like the close rep and like fast rep, yeah, more like explosive reps, I had like what is like a 25 kilogram extra weight. Now with like slower reps with like wider whip, that's like the same amount of reps, but like just feeling it a little more. So I think that's a big upgrade. So yeah, I did some of those too. And yeah, then I was talking about before, like I'm gonna do preacher curl, and it was open. So yeah, I did that, and it was good. I really liked how it felt. Like it was just as good with the bicep that I thought with the forearms, yeah, the break calves, yeah, the reverse edition. But like the handles wasn't that great, or the easy bar, but I did it because like at this point it's weird, but when you go down, it's like I kind of forced to, but it's like shoulders or elbow like in a weird position. So I did something I usually do, but used a closer grip or like hands like this way. It was much better like that. I felt really great. Or well, the first set did feel great too. But the elbow position felt kind of awkward and stuff. So I stayed with the closer one, and that was much better. I liked it a lot, and I think I'm gonna be doing that for a while. But yeah, I'm gonna be changing with that type of preacher curl. But yeah, and I think that for the future I will be doing those more. It was pretty good. Yeah. Oh yeah, let's talk about that later, but not yeah now. But yeah, after that I went to do some meadows rows. I would usually do the like second movement, but now they're like fourth. But today back wasn't really like the main focus. It was more of a bicep day, or well, the set amount was same, but they were farther at the back, or back at the workout than usual. So I did 2 of the meadows rows. They feel much better this time than usual actually. Like, and when I wasn't as explosive. Well, my form didn't really change, but the way that I did it was like I wasn't as explosive and went slower, so it felt much better on that. And I think it was really good. Then I did some other pullovers. They were great as always. Nothing so crazy about those. And last off, from the back. I did weird else. I usually do with the cables, but today I decided to do with the dumbbells for some for what is it called? I don't know the word, but yeah. So for I did the dumbbell version because I've done the cable version so often. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So it ended up actually feeling much more than I thought. It felt a lot like maybe because like the I could do like half reps better. So like I went past failure better on that than the cable. That might be a factor, or the resistance was different. That is probably why, because like with the dumbbells it gets much harder at the top, so maybe because the squeeze point at the top was better, so that's why it felt better. Oh, another thing about it, actually that might be a reason why I prefer to do with dumbbells, because the resistance curve is different. There's like previously there wasn't really any reason why I would do it dumbbells, because it's pretty much the same, but like let's say plus that hour or you have to bend over and it didn't feel so good. But that's like a real reason why I should do that, do the dumbbell one. But yeah, I did those, and after those I did some forearms and but I did free weights, and yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be doing forearms tomorrow. Like I don't know if you can see it still, probably not, but yeah, I feel my forearms a ton still, you know. Those like I don't know, how much is it? Yeah, 6 sets of forearms, like, or well, one big super set with like wrist curls and reverse wrist curls, with the wrist curls done on a bar and the reverse wrist curls done on a dumbbell, and just like going between those two. It's like, it was crazy, man. My forearms felt like a ton, and I was like, that's like I don't know, ton of, like, wait a minute, yeah, like last 4 days or something, and I've done like almost whole weeks forearms. So tomorrow, chest day, that won't, we won't be doing like forearms tomorrow, but we're gonna be doing some abs instead of forearms. Yeah, I'm feeling like the workouts are getting a bit longer, you know, or less focused on actual stuff. Because like even today, I did like 5 sets on back. Well, they were more focused, just more focused than the ones that like 6 sets on forearms. But like it ain't much of a back day anymore, because like just about let's just see how much time I used for everything. Like I would say like back was like 25 minutes, and the rest was like not even that. Yeah, over half was like everything else, or yeah, easily more than half. Back was like 20 minutes, and everything rest like 40 or something. Yeah, it's like instead of on top of like back, we got biceps, forearms, all types of forearms, rear delts, and cardio, and like there's a ton of stuff in this day that is not back, so it doesn't really feel like back day, but I don't know, it doesn't really matter. The 5 sets, guys, is really good enough, but next back day we won't be that much bicep day. It's gonna be, we're gonna be focusing more on those, on the back, or maybe it feels like it's not about the back anymore, because like I'm not doing the sets as that heavy, and I'm not getting as exhausted, so maybe that's why it feels like that. But yeah, I don't know, just yeah, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, see you tomorrow.